Hey, God bless you guys. It's me, Crystal for Jesus, back with another video. I hope you're having a blessed, awesome, and wonderful day. Y'all, we have another rapture dream to share with you guys. This brother emailed this to me. He sent it to me. And glory to God for that, y'all, because the Lord has really been telling us this for years and years. Like, he's trying to get the warning out. He's been waiting all this time, you guys. He's been waiting for you to come back to him, to wake up, to believe in Jesus. He is so long suffering, y'all. The times are getting close. The times are near. The times are here. That is why he's pouring out his dreams and visions on all flesh. So we need to be paying attention to what he is trying to tell us, you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this.
Greetings and God bless everybody who's listening and to this video that I decided to record. My name is Caesar, and I would like to share with you a dream that God gave me. It's a dream of Christ rapturing me in my dream. I want to get to the point. I don't really want to talk about myself, honestly. I mean, as far as that, I mean, I've been a believer since 2003. And seeking the Lord, and God gave me this dream in 2004, and it seems like a long time from now. We are now in 2018, and one of the reasons why I have waited so long is because to even reveal this dream, record it, put on YouTube, what have you, is I'm really introverted. Obviously, I evangelize, do all that stuff, you know what I mean? But I try to do it under God's guidance always, you know what I mean? But I'm just the type of person who like Mary, the mother of Jesus while Jesus was on earth. Mary, she kept the things in her heart. She didn't go out telling the world, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I am. I don't know, I just keep things in my heart. When God reveals things to me, I just keep it in my heart when it's to me, you know what I mean? When it's directly to me. Or when I have to preach it or something in the church or something like that, I'll do it, obviously. I mean, or when God gives me a word to give it to someone on the streets or something, I got to do it, you know what I mean? But these kinds of things, these dreams God given me, I mean, I just felt like I had to keep them to myself, and I kept them for years. And that's one of the reasons why I just kept it. That's one of the reasons why I kept it so long. But now I feel it's time to get it out. The dreams that God has been giving me throughout the years have been, a lot of it is prophetic. So I really want to share this with everybody who can listen to this. I pray that God opens the doors, what I'm about to reveal, get into the hearts of people so that they can be ready for the coming of Christ. So I want to get to it. I was... in 2004, I fell asleep, just like any other normal night. And the dream was this. I was in a field. I was like in a field the situation was like this. I was in a retreat, a spiritual retreat with a youth group. And we were like in a break time, right? In a break time of, the youth were having fun. It was like a forest. It was like a forest and swimming type of park or something. I don't know. It was some type of recreational place in the woods. That's what it was like. And that was used for a spiritual retreat, something along those lines. Like, God didn't really show me that. Like, God really didn't want me to focus on the event or the reason why I was in the woods, in the middle of a recreational area in the woods. But this is what happened. I was standing there in the woods, like enjoying the area, and I was alone in the field, and people were at a distance, I guess. And I mean, like I said, the focus wasn't really on that. The focus was on this. I started elevating in the field. I started elevating in the air. I looked around and I was like, wow, I'm pretty high up here. I might as well call out to God, no? Because I thought in my carnal mind, in my dream, I thought maybe he'll hear me. I'm closer to him. Obviously, it was just a carnal thought. Like a natural thought. Even though we know God's close to us everywhere, anywhere, where He's everywhere. But I just thought in that dream, that thought I was thinking, I was like 300 feet, 400 feet in the air. It was pretty high. And I saw everything below me. It was really high. And like, it was weird. It was interesting because the moment while I was elevating, when I started getting elevating from the ground, the more I focused, this is really, really important here, you guys, listen. The more I focused on like above me, looking up, the more I focused, the more I started elevating. Like as I focused more, I elevated more. You see what I mean? That like the focus of me and focusing on directly up above me, my head, my in Spanish we say mi mirada, my look, my gaze was towards heaven, up, like where God is. No, the more I focused doing that, the more I elevated. That like it impulsed me. The more I did it, the more it impulsed me. It was a sunny day. It was a normal day. You know, beautiful day. It was really a beautiful day. You know, blue sky. You know, some cloud, white, beautiful clouds. And when I was there, when I was that high, again, I repeat, I go back to that. When I was at that elevation, I thought, oh, I'm closer to God, so I'm just gonna call out to Him because He's gonna hear me better now. You know, I thought that in the dream. So this is what I said. I lifted my fist in the air and I screamed. I yelled with all my might, everything. It was such a loud scream. I shouted, Jesus Christ, I just want to be with you. That's all I shouted. I mean, it was, if I do it right now, it'll hurt your ears. I mean, it was, and my neighbors will hear me. I'm inside a house. We have a pretty big yard, and my neighbors would hear. I mean, my neighbors are kind of far apart. They would think there's a problem if I did that right now. So I don't want to do it, but I mean, it's just so you can get an idea of how loud I screamed in the dream there. I said, Jesus, with my fist in the air, Jesus, and I looked up, I was looking up, because remember, my gaze impulsed me. The more I focused, I was always looking up when I was elevating, and I just screamed. Now let me just clarify, when I looked down, the only time I looked down was when I like stopped in the middle of the air, when I wanted to pray, when I wanted to talk to God, and I screamed, Jesus Christ, I just want to be with you. I screamed with everything in me, all my energy, all my strength. I did it. And once I did that, the moment I finished, be with you, right after you, instantaneously, it just went. I just started getting raptured super, super, super fast into the sky. It was so fast that my cheeks were vibrating. My whole face was, you know how when you see a dog, or their videos or whatever, when the dog gets its head out the car, when it's on a freeway or highway going really fast, and its face is just like, the cheeks are just wobbling, super vibrating because of the pressure of the wind. That's how it was with me, but a lot more. It was just, I can't describe how fast. It was so fast. It was so fast. And I remember the clouds going by me. They were passing by me like cotton. I don't know. The clouds were just, I was just like a bullet. It was like a bullet. It was like a bullet shooting through the clouds. I mean, the clouds were just like, I don't know how to describe it. Like cotton, like transparent cotton, going through transparent cotton. White cotton balls. I mean, it was just, it was just flying. It was amazing. Okay, so while I was going through the heavens, and it was so fast. It was just, a few seconds. It was a few seconds, and then all of a sudden, what happened was, I was just engulfed. I guess that's the best word. One of the best I can think of right now. I was engulfed in white. Just now, let me just describe this light, man. I can say light. Sorry, in white light. The best way I can describe it is, the sun and its maximum potential in the middle of the day, around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That sunlight, maximum sunlight of the day around spring, I guess. I don't know what time of year, whatever. You know what I'm saying. That is per se dirty. That is yellow. Doesn't even compare to this light that engulfed me, to the brightness and the whiteness. A lot of that was in my dream. I remember that a lot. Everything of the dream, but the light, it was so white. I have never seen that kind of white in my life. That type of light in my life. Sorry guys, my dogs are barking in the background. Sorry about that. But even these LED lights they're coming out with, nothing compared to. And then what happened next was I got engulfed in this light, and it just engulfed my whole being. It wasn't a light that just covered, like, you know, covered my body or whatever. I don't know how to say it, but it just, I was flying. I was just like a bullet going through and all of a sudden just light, and it engulfed my being. I don't know how to explain it. It just overwhelmed my whole being. It was a impacting light to such a degree where it just engulfs your being. I don't know how to explain it. It just, wow, my man, whoa. Like, flesh is nothing. It just, flesh doesn't even exist. And when that when that light impacted me, whatever is natural to the body, as far as material, I mean, that thing just, oh my gosh, man, amazing stuff, dude. It was just, and yeah, this just dream was just that experience, that light. Yeah, okay, like, I'll just describe it like this. It was like the impact. That's what I'm saying. Like, the impact of this light was so powerful and overwhelming that, and not in a negative way, like in a glorious way, in an amazing way, like a wow way, like open your eyes and whoa, okay? It was like, imagine a tsunami, a humongous tsunami. You're at the coast, you're at the beach, you're on the seashore, and just a 100-foot tsunami, just wave comes at you, and you're just standing there. You're not moving at all. Imagine that wave not hitting you. Imagine that wave hitting you. 100-foot wave. I mean, that's just, yeah, you see, that is just to give you an idea of how the light was. That light just engulfed my being. It entered me, entered my soul, my heart, everything. It was like, wow, amazing. Now, what happened after that, when that light, okay, I went to heaven. I mean, God raptured me. Christ raptured me. That's why the title of this video is Christ raptured me in a dream. He raptured me to the third heaven, where God's throne is, and I didn't see. I mean, this is where the dream ends. Where that was so impacting. I woke up from the dream. When I got engulfed in that light, oh my God, wow. I woke up and I was in a pitch black room. I was in the room I was sleeping in at that time. It was so dark. I mean, it was really dark when I slept at night. Sometimes I woke up when I slept in that room, throughout the time I was there, I woke up, sometimes in the middle of the night, whatever. It was just so dark. And when I woke up from that dream, I was blind. It was, oh my God, it's amazing. When I come to think about it, when I dwell on it a lot, it's like that. It was so impacting dream, what God did. I woke up and I was blind. I was blind, literally blind. I couldn't see nothing in the room. In the room, it was light. I was blind. I just saw white. The same white I saw in my dream, the light. When I woke up, I was blinking my eyes really fast because I was thinking, I can't see. It's just white. It's white. That light, that same light, that was in my dream. I was completely awake because the impact was so strong. I woke up. I woke up quick. I shot up out of my. I sat up so quick after dream that when I woke up from that dream, it was like 3 a.m. or something. And I woke up and my eye, and then I was sitting straight up, wide awake, not one. Many times we wake up and we wake up early morning and we're sleepy. We wake up 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 1 in the morning, whatever. Sometimes we're just sleepy. It's like, and we roll over and sleep more. But oh my, no, not a wink of sleepiness I felt. Nothing. I was wide. The moment I opened my eyes and sat up, I just shot up like a spring. I sat straight up, boom, and I was blinking my eyes really, really, really fast because I was thinking I can't see now. I was like, but it was still amazing. I wasn't scared at all. It was just amazing. It was wonderful. It's like I was like I kind of like wanted to stay like that. I don't know why. I mean, I didn't want to stay blind, obviously, but I just wanted to see. It was so marvelous, so glorious, so amazing that I was blinking and blinking and blinking and blinking. I was saying, I can't see nothing. Wow. I was just so amazed. Any person who would wake up from a dream blind would be shocked to death. They would probably be shocked. They would be like, I can't see. Oh my God, I can't, But this was just so amazing and awesome. I wasn't, not even a hint of fear was in me. It was just marvelousness. I don't know how to describe how I felt, man. It was amazing. I felt the same like as I did when I was in the dream, on the last seconds of the dream, when the whole white engulfed me, when the light engulfed me. That's how I felt when I woke up, and I was just blinking and blinking and blinking for a while, and all of a sudden the light was vanishing away slowly. It was slowly vanishing away from the corners of my eyesight, and it was just vanishing slower and slower in a big ball. And then the exterior of my vision was the room, the darkness of the room. And then it was just continuing and getting a smaller ball, and then all of a sudden not all of a sudden, gradually the light was going away. Into a smaller ball, into the center of my eyesight, in the center of my vision, and it was getting smaller, and then it went away. And then, and when I was back into my full vision eyesight in the room, sitting down, I was like, oh my gosh, man, that was amazing. I was just shocked. I was like shocked, but not negative shock. You know what I'm saying? It was glory. I mean, I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean? It's glory. That's the glory of God, man. I mean, like, it was no fear. It was just amazingness and awe. I was in awe. And I just sat there for a while and I was like, my God, you gave me a dream. Oh my God. I was just thinking that, I was just like, man.
Wow, bro. That is so awesome. Isn't God awesome? He's so loving and good to us that he would give us a beautiful dream of being raptured up, right? And then getting to that presence of God, It's so beautiful. And that feeling of being in Jesus's presence is so amazing. It's the best feeling of any good feeling you've ever felt here on earth does not even compare to the feelings of just being in the presence of God. I can't wait for that, you guys. I can't wait for that time to come, you guys. If you want to watch the rest of this video, I believe there's about like 7 more minutes. So I always leave it down in the description box for y'all to go check it out. I'm trying to keep good on time here, and so I love you guys so much. I'm so blessed that you're always you're being bold. Look at y'all. Like, look at you, brother. You posted this like how many years ago? This is like 5 years ago. And I'm just like so blessed and so grateful that like the Lord has been sending these out so long ago. I know that there's some of you who comment and say that like you only like the most recent dreams, but for me, honestly, I like the dreams from a long time ago because it shows how long ago the Lord started warning and sending out the dreams and visions, like where it trickled in from, like where it began, where the beginning was, where the dreams and the visions started flooding out, and becoming more and more and increasing, and y'all living in the end times, seriously, like, I don't understand how y'all can be like, if it doesn't happen this month, if it doesn't happen this week, or it doesn't happen, this year, then that is not soon. And it's like, dude, it's been literally 2,000 years since Jesus came to this earth. 2,000 years. So if the Lord comes in 5 years from now, that is soon. Okay? That is extremely soon. Can you imagine if we only had 5 years, how many billions of people are out there? You're trying to reach all those people and tell them that Jesus is coming, and he said the birth pains are coming, and you got the earthquakes and the famines and the pestilences and all the disasters and the tsunamis and the hurricanes, and you got people dying all over the place, right? Like, people aren't living. Like, it's crazy, Earthquakes like this were not happening like this frequently 200 years ago, even just that long ago. Literally, it's crazy. So, come on. If the rapture happens in 2 years, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, even if it was 15 years from now, that is still my lifetime and probably most of your guys' lifetimes, okay? Even another 20 years. Like, That is so soon to me, okay? That is so stinking soon. If you imagine people, Christians, since Jesus came back, have been waiting hundreds and hundreds of years. And you're thinking that 10, 15, 20 years is a long time from now? I don't think so, man. I do not think so. That is soon. That is incredibly soon, y'all. So we got to be on the bandwagon. We got to be focusing on Jesus. We got to be still and know that the Lord is coming. Be still and know. He is going to be honored by every nation. He will be honored throughout the world. The Lord of Heaven's army is here among us, and he is coming. He is our refuge and our strength. He always ready to help in times of trouble. So we will not fear when earthquakes come and the mountains crumble into the sea. Let the oceans roar and foam. Let the mountains tremble as the waters surge. A river brings joy to the city of our God, the sacred home of the Most High. God dwells in that city. It cannot be destroyed. From the very break of day, God will protect it. The nations are in chaos, and their kingdoms crumble. God's voice thunders, and the earth melts. The Lord of Heaven's armies is here among us. The God of Israel is our fortress. Whew, that's Psalms. I was reading in Psalms 46. He's coming, y'all. Better get ready. If you made it to the end of this video, please leave below in the comments. Be still and know that the Lord is coming. And I'll see you guys again soon in the next one. Bye.